This is the board layout for the chess. I'm gonna play the move. You guys get to go first. I'll be here for a while. For someone. Okay. If I print out the use. So this is a chess game. You guys can play as the clones. I will be playing as the droids. Can you checkmate me? Let's see. Okay. So let's cut this chessboard. Just shift it over. Windows. back is enormous. Trying to figure out what the Mandalorian leader should be. Looks like, is it possibly? Speaking of a Sith, right? It's a Sith. Bro, my chess set. Let's construct a Mandalorian. I don't want to make him look too recognizable, but also not too different. So I'm thinking possibly I think he just looks too similar to Din Djarin. I would also probably use the Din Djarin helmet. It would look way too similar to Din Djarin. So we can't use his torso, or kind of we can use his helmet. We just attach something to it. Just gotta find some pieces that would work. What could have been? Found these legs. They're gunmetal gray, so they could work with Mando's torso. They could synergize. Now, it's so hard to make a custom Mandalorian. Do I have any others? Seems like not. Okay. I tried deeply to find a good torso. Okay, so here's what I'm making. That actually looks pretty good. Alright, Mandalorian. I think it looks pretty good. That might be the villain. Trying to find a rangefinder. Why is your could work? That does look pretty good. The grays just don't match. Just gotta find someone else's range finder, so that way I could possibly pick the villain, at least one that's not being used. I think might be up with these like random bins. Well, I have an extra one up there. We're fine. I think that looks pretty complete. You can have him. I'm gonna get this other Mandalorian, the saw blade I found. I gave these two these custom electro knives. And Plo Koon's legs. Wanted to make just a bunch of different ones. So there we do have the villains of the story. Yay. Now I just have to decide on a weapon for him to wield. I think this gun looks pretty well for the main villain. Looks pretty villainous. It's like he's a leader. I think that, or maybe the regular blaster. Wait, that doesn't feel too important. Trying to figure out other attachments I can mix to his weapon. Okay, I think that's a pretty I think that's a pretty good looking weapon. Maybe get rid of the magazine and flip around. Okay. Maybe that could work as a weapon. I definitely want to base it on the double barrel shotgun. I'm just gonna put another blaster back together. I'll give Patterson his gun, Jameson his gun back. Could also have the villain where this, when he is not revealed yet, that he can show up to his battle with the helmets. I think that works. We just don't have a proper face for him yet. I would need to thank God that. But just gotta do someone that's not iconic. So that way their face isn't iconic. Also someone that looks evil. A lot of faces are iconic. So we can just give it the helmet. Playing the head with Luke's. That's whose legs I stole it from. I think that works. Okay. I'm gonna try to find a head that is unique but not main characters. Ooh, not one good one so far. Ooh, I even think it might be my best option. Yeah. So I found the Boba Fett head. And I could possibly just use that as a face. Oh, but it does look pretty iconic, but it's not the worst. I just want to see how he looks like with the hood on. I think that looks like pretty good for a villain. I think that's a pretty good villain. So these are all exclusive sneak peeks of the LEGO stop motion. So we can go over all the characters. Most of the Mandalorians, by the way, are not named except for like the villain and probably a co-leader. So let's get all these guys out of the way. Let's go for everybody. Starting with their commander, Ace. Ace usually has a pistol. I'm using it for something else. He is the general and will be the general for most of the episodes until like maybe the final ones because someone else will come in and take his place. Oh, I know, no, in episode like 2, he's gonna be demoted to like commander because someone else is gonna come in, a special guest. That also will be a main character, but it's not shown yet. Tank is the what are the ranks? General, commander, captain. Vale. Okay, let's just go to Vale. Vale is captain. He's a sharpshooter for the clones. He has a backpack, some binoculars, some armor. He is the captain so far. This is the commander. This is Commander Tank. He's a heavy unit. That is very powerful. Then we have Apex, a heavy clone, but with the binoculars and a pretty good backpack that can hold a rocket launcher. Put this on the back of it, hold it. Looks pretty cool. He wields a shotgun type weapon. Now we have bolts. They're friends. These two are friends. He also has a backpack, some different armor, a different helmet. I think he looks pretty good as well. And also they both come with the side bags. Then we have David. He's a clone with a cape, a backpack that usually holds his blaster. I'll give it to him. That holds a blaster. He's a heavy, but with some armor. I think he looks pretty good. Then we have Jameson. He usually sports a rifle, a fast-firing rifle. Not a machine gun, but a rifle that shoots fast. And he is a shiny. Now we have this guy. He's the second in command for the villains. He will be second in command for a while. For like the whole show. Then we have the moment you guys been waiting for. The villain of this show will be... I don't have a name for him. He has the Mandalorian helmet. He would switch between faces. So you could have like different faces of him on. You could have him in his Mandalorian armor. So he's still a Mandalorian. He just doesn't. He just usually has his helmet off because he's a commander. Then he has the Boba Fett face, which is covered up by the hood. So it doesn't look too similar. At least the scar is covered up by the hood. So it doesn't look as similar. He does have a cape, some armor, some legs, and a shotgun. I really like the way this character looks. Just how he feels as a villain. I can't wait to animate with him. He's going to look cool. He has a spongy cape. I really, really like this design. Oh yeah, his helmet has a rangefinder too. And we have the randoms. First we have his guards. This is one of them. Second, they're both sporting these viper blades. These aren't canon, but these are my own creation. They're like basically just swords that can deflect lightsabers and stuff. I gave one of them Plo Koon's legs because they weren't printed for some reason. Then we have these two. Then we have a sniper. It just has Mando's cape and a long blaster. It's the only difference. And this one's unchained except for his accessories, being this chainsaw and this gunmetal gray gun. That is all the characters. There could be side characters. In fact, David, where's David? David will be a side character. He won't last long. Let's just put it at that. This is all a reveal trailer for this series. This is revealing the characters, their names, what they do. It reveals all that. I'll probably come up with names for the Mandalorian, for the both Mandalorians later. But so far, this is what I have to work with. Let's count the characters, shall we? Okay, wait. One, two, three. Okay, these are ranked order, I'm pretty sure. Four. Yeah, these are. I'm gonna try to put these in ranked order so you can get an idea of who's ranked. This is for the clones. The front is the main people. It goes from here, here, here. No, here, 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 here. These are the ranks of the main characters, which there are 6 to 5. Then you can have the villain come in. And he is the captain with his secondary. But both of them right here. That is everything you need to know about the new character designs. Yay. Okay. Now who I have to stream. These Viper sword things I made. I think that was pretty cool. So then we have the next project I want to talk about, a chessboard. This is my chessboard. I have clones on it, figures on it. And since this video will not get a lot of attention, I shall have me play against myself in chess. It's gonna be pretty boring because we're gonna make the same moves. I want to see what. Oh. Okay. So I moved there. We have the same openings for the same people. Oh man, that's the bad part, is they kind of fall over. Okay, then we have castles. Then we have, develop. Develop. Bring in the other rook. Bring in the other rook. And then we have this position. I don't exactly know what to do. Kind of hard to tell what to do. Okay. Then we can do guns up. Let's simulate a battle using this. The troops will remain on the ground. They won't really get taken. Then he gets jumped by a droid, and the droid okay, then we have the droid. He shoots the bishop, who shot the other bishop. That's kind of how this game will go for a while, because I am the same person. So then we can have the same trade again, just in a different spot. Then we have this piece, the queen for the droids will shoot and kill the other bishops. So now all bishops are off the floor. There will be no more bishops. So then, after the queen moves for the droids will keep playing defense. And they will kind of run out of moves to play. They just don't really have a lot of moves. So then we can have white opening up the square. Can do this. The Chancellor can do the same. Both shuffle their kings out of the way. And they can both have their kings out of the way. Now, I don't really know what to do with my game. There's not much moves left that I can actually like make. Maybe more trading. Oh, let's check because the bishop. Oh, so we have to be here actually. Wow. Oh, then we could have. Trying to figure out what moves should be played. So I think it's the clone's turn. I have to think about this one. They could develop the bishop. Wow. Develop the bishop. Wow. With this, white can't, separatists can't copy because, nope, they can't copy. I thought the queen was, it's weird. It's a different board, different pieces, different droids falling. So we can have the clones capture, and then the droid defense. With the clone moving out of the way. We can have the same thing. Nope, different thing happening here. We can have it. Shoots the pawn. Then we could have this rook slide over here, and the Geonosian would fly out of the way of their rook. So then this is the battery. This queen and Geonosian have the battery. We could, okay, now it's the clone's turn. The clones will play rook over here, destroying this guy. white can't, separatists can't do much about this. So then they play the very powerful queen over here. White does not care. So, pawn moves. Now, they trade their pieces with the jet trooper being unaware of the droids there, and then getting blasted. The notion also doesn't notice. The Queen's trade. Captain Rex does not see the battle droid Queen incoming and sadly gets eliminated. But the battle droid Queen gets demolished by Big AJ. We bring the boo! That's the only thing we do. So now both queens are off the board. So now it's the droid's turn, in which they play droid over here. They're really got moves to play. It's very similar positions. In which white responds with pawn here, droid shoots the pawn, dies. In which the droid turns to a square, oblivious of the jet trooper because he didn't know that they were coming. It's taken out by the jet trooper. Jet trooper's here, targeting another pawn. The king moves here, in which he can no longer do that. That means the clones shall play here, in which the droids will play here. Clones play here. Destroyed. Captures. And then captures this rook. This clone had to witness all that. Now, Separatists just move it up. Trying to get a stalemate, I'm pretty sure. King moves. Just moves the king. Then moves the king. They both make some king moves. Uh-oh. What's here? Here. I'm breaking the laws of chess because I just realized that some of those king moves weren't legal. He actually played here. Which and I can't play over another square. Now the pawn moves here. The knight moves here. The pawn moves here. And then the droid captures. which the clone tried to fight back, but sadly was unsuccessful, and the droid captures the square. Easy, easy. Check, like I said. Palpatine had to move out of the way. But where to? He tried to attack the knight. He tries to attack the knight. The knight gets out of the way, in which the Geonosian, in which Chancellor goes here. Wait. The Geonosian goes here. Anakin goes here. Nope. The droid, the bug gets captured and killed. Now it's starting to stir up. After that capture, the battle droid plays here, defending his friend, the pawn. Republic doesn't care about the friendship of these droids. So, tank gets eliminated, battle droid gets demolished. Then the clone's left standing on his own against Palpatine. And fighting Palpatine, a one-on-one duel doesn't quite work out. When it should be droid is sliced to pieces. In which the droids are up a full night. Anakin plays here, Chancellor plays here, Anakin plays here, Chancellor plays here. The knight moves, attacking Dish Push. Chancellor plays here, which the knight doesn't want to do that, so he moves here. Then we have a blunder. Actually, it was a blunder. Palpatine kills this pawn, and Anakin tries to come back. He can't capture that one, but plays this move, and since he still have a knight, moves here. Goes to the rubber, show his friends. Wait. Here. Knight goes here. Check. Here. Knight's out of good moves, so has to drop back. Pawn moves. Knight moves. Pawn moves. Pawn. 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 Oh, it queens. We just reenact this. Now we have a new queen. Pawn moves. Queen ready to attack. Right, this guy defends. Queen tries to attack the king. King gets out of the way. Now it's pinned. So then, check. Chancellor moves. Check. The queen captures. This jet trooper will always be remembered. Now the queen. Now, promotion. Captain Rex is still alive. Now it's queen on queen, and both sides are ready for the battle. Now we have queen check. Moves out. Queen check. Moves out. Queen check. Defends with Rex. Queen check, defends with Rex. Queen check, defend, moves out of the way. Makes waiting move. Also makes a waiting move. Playing here. On this side of the board here. Which is a check. Big Chancellor drops back. This is another check. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it can cross here. Goes here, check. Here. Goes here, check. But that was a mistake. Rex kills the queen. Queen dies. Yeah, it's a check. Chancellor moves back. Check. King moves. Chancellor moves back. Ready for his fate. King moves. Chancellor goes here. Ready for his fate. Which is actually a stalemate. And then moves it back to here. That's where the Chancellor moves. So then Queen to here. There's no longer stalemate. King moves here. King moves here. King slides over and gets ready for the checkmates. Actually, Palpatine wins. He cheated the game. Anakin says that's not fair. That he should be a master on the council. Palpatine denies him rank of master, but gives him a seat out of pity. They fight. They have an epic duel. As soon as Anakin was about to get struck down, Rex came in. He was still alive and shot him. Now the Sith were dead. Anakin got back up. Realized what happened. That his friend killed the Chancellor. And that was all fine later.